You may be asking or searching for, how can I lose weight in the quickest way possible? What is the best diet for losing weight? How can I get a six-pack? Who has the best program for me to lose weight? Well, those are all good questions, but those aren't the most important questions. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the one most important question that can help you get those results you desire. Let's dive in. Welcome to episode 3 of the LeRock Show, where I'm here to help you get your fitness back on track at any age and regardless of your current fitness level, so you can spend more quality time with your family, have a brighter outlook on life, and finally find the true joy that life has to offer. I'm your host, LeRock. I'm pumped as always to be hanging out with you here today, and I'm just truly thankful because life is an amazing gift that we can share together today. For those of you who are listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, thanks for hanging out with me today as you work out, drive in your car, or just plain hanging out. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, I love the comments, the likes, the engagements. I'm so thankful for the feedback because it keeps me motivated to help you more and gives me ideas for future shows. Today's episode has been on my mind for quite a while now, so I'm so excited to share these valuable tips with you today because I know they can help. Now, today's show is going to go a little deep, so I encourage you to go grab a journal so we can write some things down as we go along the way. And if you find yourself looking for a new and exciting eating approach, you may have heard that I created an approach called Automate Your Plate. I talk about it in my book and I also teach it in my online course, Fit Anyway Academy. Well, today I decided I'm going to share a checklist with you that I developed that takes you through step by step what it takes to do Automate Your Plate. The checklist basically simplifies things. It breaks things down into like a quick start guide. It'll take you through, instead of having to watch all the videos or having to read the book, it just gets you started right away. You print the checklist, you go through it step by step, and you'll be well on your way to automating your plate and trying out this new and exciting eating approach. I'm telling you, it really works. I used it myself to lose 65 pounds in 13 weeks, and that was more than 15 years ago. I'm still on it today, and it's just an amazing eating approach. And again, today I'm giving it to you for free. You just go to www.ethanlerrock.com/automate. You can download the checklist right away and get started. And if you are watching on YouTube, I almost forgot, you can click on the link that I put below and you'll be able to download the sheet right from there. So here we go. So like many people, I found myself, when I wanted to lose weight, searching and asking questions like, what is the best diet for losing weight? How can I lose weight quickly and effectively? How can I get back my six-pack? What kind of supplement should I be taking to lose weight? What is the secret ingredient that I can put in my diet to help me lose weight? And those are all normal questions that people ask. Those are all good questions to ask, but those aren't the most important question that people should be asking. And I found this out the hard way. And that's why I'm sharing that with you here today. Asking the what, the how, the who, the when, the where, those are all important things. Most people just get stuck on the how. But the real most important question you should be asking, and the one that will have the most impact on your life, is the why. Why do I want to lose weight? I've spoken about this before, the importance of why. Why is it important for me to lose weight? Why is it important for me to get my health back in check? When you start asking questions like that and finding the true answers, that's when true change happens. And that's what also helps you stay consistent in the future. That's what will help keep you motivated for days when you don't want to eat properly or when you get tempted to do something you shouldn't be doing. The question of why is a very powerful thing. When you ask yourself, why do I want to change? Why do I want to lose weight? Why is it so important that I get my health back in check? Why is this no longer acceptable? When you ask those questions and you take the time to go through each one of those one step at a time and come up with some of your own answers, not only will it give you a clear perspective on where you should be going and what you should be doing with your life, but it will also help keep you motivated in the future as you move forward. And like I shared before, my why was I wanted to be here as a parent for my daughter. I wanted to be here when times got tough for her, so that when she said, when she was in a frustrated point in her life and maybe she wasn't getting along with her partner or her husband or her boyfriend, that she could come to me for advice and that I could be here for her. I also want to be here for her when she walks down the aisle if she chooses to get married. I want to be here for her. I don't want her to be alone. I want to be here to support her. And that was one of my fundamental whys. The other whys are, why do I want to lose weight? Why do I want to get my health back? Well, the answer was because I didn't want to just be a lump. I didn't want to sit around doing nothing. I didn't want to settle for the way I was living. A poor, sad, pathetic, hopeless existence. Because that's where I was. I'm hoping that's not where you are, but that's where I was, and it was a terrible place to be. And I knew my why was, if I do not do something soon, then I'm going to be stuck in this for the rest of my life, and things aren't going to go very well for me. My other why was, I don't want to die young. I want to be alive. I don't want to get riddled with, high blood pressure and heart disease and diabetes and all these things that were coming my way, especially when I was obese for the second time. I felt really bad. I felt like there was a dark cloud over me and something bad was about to happen. So my why was, I want to live. I want to be alive. And then eventually what happened is I had the glimpse that I've spoken about before. It was just a glimpse. It was nothing spectacular when you hear about it. But to me, I had a glimpse of myself as a child, and it was like just a little glimpse, like less than a minute, I would say. But the joy that I felt when that happened to me, it gave me this amazing feeling of joy and warmth and stuff that I hadn't felt in years. So my other why there was, I want to feel that again. I want to be that young boy running and laughing and able to jump, at least up here, even though I was, 30 at the time. I think I was 36 years old, obese for the second time. I wanted to feel that joy of a young boy, the way I felt it before, because I was living my life in a very, very sad way. I wasn't living a joyous life. So those were my whys, and I've shared that before. But the other power of why that I want to talk to you about today is the actual power of the question why itself in everything you do in life. So for example, I'm going to use health and fitness as an example because that's what we're talking about here. But okay, so why do I want to lose weight? Well, without getting super deep and talking about the things I talked about, real crucial things, like not dying, being here for your children, not wanting to be depressed and down. Okay, so why am I not losing weight is the question. Why am I continually becoming overweight? Why am I stagnating? Why can't I seem to get it together? Why didn't that fitness program I try out, why didn't it work for me? Okay, so you ask the first why. Okay, so why can't I lose weight? Okay, so say whatever answer it is you come up with, because I don't have time. The next question should be, why don't I have time? The answer might be, well, because I work a lot, I have children. Okay, so why do you work a lot? Because I want to make a lot of money, might be an answer. And I'm just coming up off the top of my head. This is not scripted. I'm trying to talk through what this mindset might be like. Why? Okay, so why do you need to make a lot of money? Because I have a mortgage and I have bills, and I have a car payment, and I have insurance, and I have my children's education, and life is expensive, and I need to eat. And okay, so why do you need to live? Why are you living at that level of life where you have to have all these things that you're paying for? And what it does is it's not to tell you shouldn't live. It's not to come up with ideas why you shouldn't live and be comfortable in life. But these types of probing questions can give you some answers and give you some ideas for how you can control and change your outlook and your perspective and the results that you're getting. What I did is I asked myself similar questions way back then. And I came up with some cool answers. I was living outside of my means. I was living in debt. I was living without any thought to how I spent my money. I just knew I had to keep paying my bills. And to pay those bills, I knew I had to have a job where I made a lot of money. And if I wasn't making that money hourly, I was going to do it through overtime and through taking extra shifts if I could, and anything I could. And what that did is it ended up consuming all my time. So I didn't have very much time for my family. I didn't have very much time, no time for my health and fitness. And I basically robbed myself of the most valuable thing I have, which is my time. And sadly, it's rampant in society today. People are not taking a step back and asking why, and why, and why. And you should go down at least 5 levels on every question you ask yourself when it comes to why. Because you will find answers. The answers are there. They are there in the why. And when you dig deep enough, you can ask other questions. Well, why are you stuck here? What are you doing about it? Why? And it's powerful. It is so powerful when you stop and you think. When you get off, the hamster wheel of life. When you get off the routine of life. When you stop living numb to the world and distracted by your cell phones and distracted by all these things in social media that are out there, and you start actually spending time with yourself and asking that single most important question, why? And don't stop until you get answers. You are an intelligent and beautiful and wonderful human being. You have these answers inside you. I know you do. And all you got to do is give yourself a little bit of time. Sit down with a journal. If you're happy, I am so happy for you, and I'm that's amazing. But if you're not happy in life, and part of it is your health and fitness, okay? And even regardless if it's about health and fitness, you need to ask yourself that important question. Why? Another example of that, let me see what I can come up with off the top of my head. Why do I keep eating junk food? Well, because I like the taste. Well, why do you like the taste of junk food? Well, it's not just that. It's because it's easy to get. I can get in my car and I can pick it up quickly because, again, life is busy. Why is life busy? You understand? It allows you to keep digging until you find the root cause of the problem. That's the true way to figure things out in life. And that's the way to get control over your life. By asking the question, why? Finding your why is important. A lot of people talk about finding your why. Even I talk about finding your why. But asking yourself the question, why? That's the key. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. Now, today's video isn't going to go very long. But I really want you to spend some time and think about that, because that was a key for me. That is what helped me change everything around. I asked so many whys that I ended up writing a darn book about health and fitness. Because when I found the answer to all those whys, it gave me a purpose. Why are you here, Ethan? What's your purpose? That's the level I got to. And my purpose, yes, is to be a father and a loving husband and all those good things, a good provider. But my other purpose is to make sure that I'm healthy, to make sure that I'm here, that I'm balanced in life, that my whole life isn't just about work. It's about work. I love my job. I love doing what I do. I love being able to go to work, and I love to be able to contribute to the company and be there for my colleagues and have a good laugh and supportive and all that good stuff. Yeah, that is a good purpose, but I have to have balance in my life. I have to have time for my family. I have to have time for my fitness and my health. I deserve that. And my purpose is also to help others, because I figured the darn thing out. And so that's my why. So to wrap this thing up, if you are looking for a new eating approach, like I shared, I did put something together for you. It's called the Automate Your Plate Checklist. It's based on the eating approach that I developed. You can go to www.ethanlerock.com. If you're listening on Apple Podcast or Spotify, just type in my name, ethanlerock.com/automate, and you can download it there. And if you are watching on YouTube, I will put some links down below that you can click on that will bring you right there. And you can also get immediate access to begin using it today. So I hope today's lesson helped you, this question of why, and I hope it brings you some wonderful and amazing answers to get you started on your new path. Until we meet again, stay healthy, be happy, and live your life with intention every single day.